Wait
This
for
conference will now be
a
recorded.
couple of minutes as any late for any late joining. Just exactly at 9:03 we will start. Okay, till then, let's rewind our session. What we discussed yesterday. Just rewinding. I'm rewinding yesterday what we have discussed. Right. So yesterday mainly I have concentrated on Android architecture. So in the Android architecture, I have told you we have total 5 layers. So in that Android architecture, first layer is Linux kernel layer, which is called hardware abstraction layer. It contains all the hardware drivers. Okay. So second layer we have libraries layer or libraries layer we can call all the Android SDK components libraries will be placed in the libraries folder. So from there we are invoking our components, core components into our application. Okay, third layer we have runtime layer. In that core libraries are available. Core libraries are used to execute our application code what we have, and we have one more part in that Android runtime layer, which is Dalvik virtual machine. So the main work of Dalvik virtual machine is used to generate our Android application output, which is APK file. Okay, that is one we discussed. I have displayed a diagram for that how Android tools are used to generate APK file. Okay, in that I told all the front end files like XML files, images, PDF, PPT, whatever you keep, that will be converted into R.Java. That I will show you. Okay, so next one, applications framework layer is there, which is predefined active libraries. Active services are available in the format of framework layer. Okay, so this jar file we are using to invoke internal services, Android internal services, which will work always in the background. Next, applications layer is there, which is used to display all our applications in home, where it will communicate with all other layers to make our application work. Okay, those are all the 5 things we discussed. And after that, I have explained you how to set up Android as well as Java. So first, if you would like to set up Android, I told from android.developers.com website, you have to download exe file, Android Studio exe file based on your operating system. And then I asked you to download Java with JDK as well as JRE. You have to set up JDK JRE environment variables with the system environment variables as with these things. For JDK, variable name as path, variable value as program files, JDK bin. So for JRE, it is class path, JRE folder bin. Okay, for Android Studio to open that, you have to add Java underscore home. Just give Java JDK. Don't open bin. Okay, that is the one. After that, I told Android Studio. So when you download .exe file, you have to double tap after setting up this environment variables. Then only it will get open. In that, it will additionally it will install software development kit along with that Android virtual device. Hope you have successfully installed. Okay. Okay, let me explain 2 things today. What is that is Android project directory. I will create a sample application in Android uh, Studio IDE, and after that I will start explaining user interface design. Okay, these 2 things we are going to learn today. Right. Hope all are audible. I'm audible for all of you. Okay. So right. Okay, then let me start. See, when you create Android, okay, automatically you will get a shortcut here, uh, or else you can type it as Android Studio. You will get that shortcut. Okay. So if you add it to pin taskbar, then that will be very easy. Okay. Here all the previous classes samples are available, but even though I am creating new sample with a new environment. Okay, so when you open first time, this kind of studio will be open for you. This kind of user interface. I am using old version 2.3.1, because I am using 4 GB RAM. If I install latest version, it is giving so many problems. That's the reason I am using 2.3.1. But for you, Android Studio latest version, you have 4.1.1. Whatever it is, maybe some extra additional features they have, but coding there is no change. Okay, whatever I am explaining, everything is similar. Okay. So here you have so many options. If you would like to create a new project, open an existing project, check out project from version control. Means you have to download existing application from GitHub, okay, Git, SVN, CVS, Google Cloud, from anywhere. So that is there. Import project is there. Import an Android code sample. But I would like to create my own, so I'm starting a new Android Studio project. I'm selecting Studio project now. Okay, when I select this one second. Yeah. So here this pop-up is showing for me. Even in your version also, it will come same. So first it is asking to provide application name. What is your application name that you have to provide? Company domain. If you require, you can give, or else not important. Okay, this is not mandatory. Company domain is not mandatory, but application name is mandatory. And one more important point I am telling, in real time, what should be the application name also decided by client only. Okay, client will tell you what is the application name, and even package name is there, but it was in disabled. If you would like to edit it, you will have edit option. So if you click on edit, automatically it will get edit. Even package name is also will be provided by client only. In real time, in your office location, project name, package name, everything will be provided by client only. As per his direction, we have to create our application name. We have to create its package name. Okay, and here my project location, here it is showing G drive Durga 2. So what is this G drive Durga 2? So here I have G drive Durga 2, where I am going to be store all my projects. But here I don't have in this is first batch I completed, second batch Durga 2 I kept. So let me create the new one, new directory. So this is third batch for me in Durga. So I am writing here Durga 3. Okay. So Durga 3 is our project location where all the projects are going to be stored every day what I am doing. Okay. Right. So here I am changing that one. Just give Durga 3. That's it. In this location, it is going to be stored. And what is your application name? For example, let me create a sample application. So my sample application name I am writing here. It has Durgasoft. Consider my application name I am writing today as Durgasoft. You can give any name, no, not a problem. But temporary purpose, that's the reason. Okay. Next, you must concentrate on package name. Forget about the company domain. If client provided, you can use that domain. Okay, company domain. So which will be displayed in the Google Play Store. Okay. So here my package name, it was written as calm dot example dot welcome dot Durgasoft. It's look like very bar, like it's too heavy. So what's the that's the reason. Let me see. I can do like this. See, when I say calm dot, it is giving me an error. I hope you are able to see. Invalid package name. Package segment must be on non-zero length. What it is asking is, for example, you can give A. It is not accepting. It is taking dot separator. That means A dot A. A dot A package name is okay, but it's not meaningful. Okay, as per Java naming conventions. Okay, so basically every package name it must start with com dot. So why I am writing com dot is it's Java naming convention rule. In Java naming convention rule, always package name should start with com dot. Okay, com dot. If I do just com, it must ask a dot separator. Com dot. So what is my application name that I will give? Durga Soft. Okay, or else you can give Durga. Anything is fine. Okay, so my application name also I have to, because I changed the project location, that's the reason it is not getting affected, or else automatically when you are typing here automatically it will rename here. Okay, from tomorrow I will show you that. Okay, so application name I am creating, I have changed package name. So here it is going to be stored, only these three options you will get. And here one include C++ support is there. What do you mean by C++ support? For example, any external hardware is required to connect your mobile application, then we can include the C++. But most of the times we don't need that. Okay, kind of Biometric now, for thumb impression, we got some devices, right? That if you would like to connect to your mobile, then this C++ support you have to give any hardware devices. But we don't have that, so currently I am not selecting that. Next. Next, as I told you in the demo session, okay, so you are going to be design applications for phone or else watches as VR, TV or Android Auto for car. Okay, so here I am choosing phone and tablet, but here it is asking minimum SDK. So what do you mean by what is minimum SDK? Means here what is meant by minimum SDK is, see, basically we have a lot of Android versions as we know, right? So we have Astro 2, currently Pi, but here in my Android Studio default version it is giving API 21, which is 5.0. So 5.0 in the sense what? One second. 5.0 in the sense where it is? Lollipop, right? So here minimum SDK means below of the lollipop 5.0, what are all there? Kit Kat, jelly bean, ice cream sandwich, honeycomb, gingerbread, froyo, eclair, cupcake, donut, right? All these things. In all these areas, these operating systems devices are not fully existed in the market. Okay, so that's the reason if you target 5.0, so 5.0 and greater than 5.0 only your application will work. Okay, for example, if I select my minimum SDK as 5.0, if my mobile have Jelly Bean with 4.1.x, then if I try to install my application which has implemented, which has written minimum SDK as Lollipop, but my mobile device have Jelly Bean, then my application won't install. You understand this? Okay, so Google officially declared that you have to take minimum version of 5.0, because see, they have given the reason also. Lower API levels target more devices but have fewer features available. That means whatever the new features you are adding, that will not work 100%. Okay, they may get crash. That means they have to upgrade their operating system or they have to purchase new device. So it's not our fault. Even if you target 5.0, you will get accurate 94.1%. That means you can satisfy 94% clients. Okay, 6% you can ignore. Okay, that's the reason. Or if your client say, okay, we need to select lower versions too, I would like to support from gingerbread. See, before gingerbread there is no. Okay, if I select gingerbread, it will support gingerbread. It will give 100 anything. So this is also will be chosen by your client. Okay, but officially Android declared to select from 5.0. Okay, 5.0. I'm selecting 5.0. That's. I hope you understand minimum SDK. One more question here. Okay, by default, by mistake, I selected API 21, which is 5.0, but later my client communicated that it has to support from lower version Gingerbread. Is it possible to change? Yes. Later also it is possible to change. In the build.gradle or manifest.xml file, we have to change. No problem. That also I will show you. Right. Next. Ah. Next, it is asking to select one template. Here, what is the title of the pop-up here? Add an activity to mobile. Activity in the sense what I told you. Activities in the sense it's nothing but a combination of an XML file as well as a Java file. It is going to be created a Java file along with an XML file. So here for creating activity, so many templates are available. No activity, basic activity with some components, bottom navigation activity, empty activity, full screen activity, all these things are there. But temporary purpose, later I am going to be use other templates, but as of now I would like to create an empty activity. Default template, empty activity I am choosing. So if I choose this empty activity, what we will get is it will get created with a one XML file, one Java file. So what is that name you will get here? Okay, I am clicking on next. When I see here create new empty activity, and what is the activity name, that means Java class name, and what is the XML name, that is called layout name. It is giving generate layout file, it is telling. If you uncheck, it won't come. If you check, automatically it will come. Okay, so backward compatibility, that means app compat is a new library. Yes, we are supporting app combat. Okay, so keep this. You will get a activity Java class with the name main activity. You will get layout name activity underscore main. Just keep it and click on finish. Okay, it will start creating the application. We have to wait because it is 4 GB, and even though I am running my office work, that's the reason it is taking too much RAM. So first, see if you observe the comments, building Durgasoft Gradle project info, Gradle run init scripts, initialize, all these things it is doing. Okay, Gradle it is downloading. Gradle means a set of libraries which are required to implement Android application. Okay, so even Gradle is responsible to run our application. Okay, later I am going to explain all these things. Don't worry, because in the starting, if I keep on add number of extra components, it will be burden for you. Okay, when time comes, when you are getting strong technically, then automatically I'll take you all. Don't worry. Every day you will get a tip when you open Android Studio. Did you know Android Studio simplifies your work with colors in Android resource filer? So here you can choose color by writing background. This kind of stuff they have. Okay, just if you have the color picker, you can install and then do. I don't require here. So if you don't want show tips on startup not required, uncheck it. Okay, done. So here it started processing. It will take some time because first it has to set up all the stuff. Okay, so it has to clear all, because if you say Gradle build success, then only there is no problem creating any project in your. If you say Gradle build failed, so there is a problem in your Android Studio. See, I didn't get any error. It's all working fine. So there is no error. I got everything perfect. Okay. So still it is running in the background. Don't worry. See here. Let me explain some introduction about Android Studio. So this is complete window of Android Studio, where this is called project structure will be displayed. So this is the project window. If you want to enable, you can enable or else disable project window. Project, if you select, it will be disabled. If you enable, it will come. And here in the project, again you will have a drop down to keep project, packages, scratches, Android project files. See, by default what it is there, Android, so only some files are displaying. Okay, but I want it as project. Okay, here it is showing some art. Okay, done now, it's all done. See, always you have to keep in the drop down it as project, then only you will get understand. Okay, this is my application, these are the external libraries. What do you mean by external libraries? Let me show you. Open this. I have created this external library. That means what SDK I am using for implementing application. API 25. API 25 is which one? Just check in your list. Okay, in my list API 25 level is nothing but which one? Which version I am using? Nougat 7.1 I am teaching to you. Okay, so latest one you install, that is Android 11. So that is Q. There is no worry. So just some extra features are available. That's it. But code level everything is okay. Now I am opening this API 25. Here you have Android.jar. Everything is available here. These are all nothing but predefined libraries. Okay, one by one I am going to be teaching. All these are nothing but predefined libraries. SDK, software development kit. Okay, right. Later I am going to be teach to you, but as of now just understand external libraries is nothing but your SDK. Okay, now you have changed that mode to project. So open this Durgasoft application. All different folders are coming. Okay, so here only important folders I will tell you. App folder is important. Build.gradle is important. Okay, when you choose project, okay, only app folder is important. Build.gradle. Okay, let me open this build.gradle. Here Gradle related dependency is added. Okay, so don't change anything in this. Don't change anything. See, do not place your application dependencies here, and file configuration you should not allow to change anything. any changes I will let you know, but as of now it is restricted. You should not change anything. Where if you change more to project, and first you are finding build.gradle. This is, I can call it as project level build.gradle. Don't change anything. Okay, now I am opening app folder. In this, again, inside the app folder, source folder is important. Again, build.gradle file. See, this is inside the app folder you will have build.gradle, but outside the app folder you will have build.gradle. This is project build.gradle. This is I am calling app level build.gradle. So in the app level build.gradle, if you see here, I told compile SDK version is 25, that is Naugat. Build tools version Naugat, but minimum SDK version. See, just now I told later can I change my minimum supported SDK version? Yes, you can change. Where you are going to be changed? In the app level build.gradle. Target SDK version 25. Whatever the latest version is available, that version it will come to you. Version code first release I am giving. So if you would like to release next version, you can change it to 1.1 or 2. Version name also 1.0 to 1.1 or 2, whatever it is. Okay, build type. So you are generating release type or debug type. Later I am going to be explaining. Okay, dependencies. Any libraries you would like to add, you are going to be added here. Okay, these things. Don't worry. In future near applications, I am going to be add new libraries based on the sample. I am going to be introduce all those things how to handle. Okay, don't worry. But as of now, just remember build at Gradle app level. So which has to add libraries for application dependency, and your any application related settings are required, that has to change here. Okay, other than that nothing, just keep it aside. Okay, in the app folder you have to consider src build.gradle enough. Source, it is open. In the source you have to check only main folder. Open the main folder. Here is your Java folder. Here is your front end resource folder. This is the manifest file. So manifest file, what it is heart of Android application, heart of your Android application. If your application required any internet, you have to declare permission here. If you don't declare, internet cannot be accessed. Okay, if you would like to access Bluetooth in your application, you have to declare Bluetooth. If you would like to make vibrate your application, you have to declare permission. Every permission you have to write here, or if you don't write, that whatever the services you have written, that won't work out. Okay, so it is heart of our application, we can say. So manifest file will start with manifest tag, end with manifest tag. Inside this only we are going to be write. Okay, in the manifest tag, it has Android colon tag. So this Android colon something it has to write. For that it is XML and as Android. This URL is defined. Okay. Here some package, main package. Whatever the main package I have created, that package name is default package. It will take. Okay. Next, application tag is there with allow backup true. What is your application icon? What is your label? That means application name, round icon. Will it support for Arabic? Arabic, Arabic layout is basically we will write left to right. Am I correct? Left to right we will write, but Arabic is right to left. Will it support right to left? Yes. Next, what is theme? Some theme will be there. I will show you. Okay, what is your activity created? That activity is also registered. For example, if you are creating multiple activities, you have to register. If you create a service, you have to register. If you create a broadcast receiver, you have to register. If you create a content provider, also you have to register. Everything you have to register here. That's the reason I told you Android manifest is heart of our Android application. And one more important point, Android manifest file is the first file which is going to be execute when you are installing application into the mobile. Okay, don't forget this. In interview, if anybody asks you in your project which file is going to be executed first, Android manifest file will go and check our device configurations which is suitable for our application or not. It is going to be checked. Okay, that is the one. Okay, whenever we are started working, I am going to be introduce more to you about manifest file. Okay, so after that you will have Java folder where you are going to be write some logic. So this is a activity class. Extends means inheritance. This is an activity superclass. There is a overridden method on create. All these things I am going to be make you understand. how to create new class, all these things I will take care. Next, let me open resource folder. Resource folder is nothing but your user interface. Any user interface you would like to define in your application, you have to write everything inside the resource folder only. So go to the resource folder. Drawable folder is there. Drawable folder is used to place images, PPT, PDF files, music files, any kind of files you can create. You can keep over there. It's an extra file. So nothing was there, but it was created extra. Okay, you can keep anything. Next, layout file is there. In the layout file, try to check what it is there. Activity underscore main dot xml. Dot xml files are available. So these dot xml files only you have to create inside the layout. Okay, where you are going to be create XML files inside the resource layout folder. Okay, can I create in drawable folder? Not accepted. User interface, how to write here. Okay, so our code we have to write in Java folder. In the user interface resource layout folder, I have to create XML. Okay. Next, I have mipmap folder. Let me open. 5 folders are there. Mipmap, HDPI, MDPI, XHDPI, all these things. If you check over there, you are getting IC launcher. You are getting IC launcher image. But let me open one by one. HDPI with what is the resolution? 72 by 72. MDPI 48 by 48. Looks like it is very small. 96 by 96. 144 by 144. 192 by 192. Same image, how many times it was placed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? My question is why? Why one same image has given for 5 times? Only the reason. We have only the reason. Let me show you. See here, Nexus 4 is the device. Different kind of mobiles are existing in the market with different sizes. 3.7 inch, 4.0, 4.7 inch, 4.7 inch, 5.0, 5.2 inch, 5.5 inch, 5.7, 6 inch, 7 inch, 8.9 inch, 9.9, 10 inch. Okay, so kind of one mobile device, that means in the market we have different sizes of different mobiles are available to satisfy each device resolution. For example, I am using Nexus 4. What it is taking? What is its resolution? 768 into 1280, which will take images from XHDPI. What is XHDPI? Extra high density pixel. Let me explain you. High density pixel HDPI, medium density pixel MDPI, extra high density pixel XHDPI, extra high density pixel, extra high density pixel, like that. Okay, so that means if I would like to keep an image in Android, can I keep 5 times now? It's very old fashioned. Okay, earlier we used to get 5 images of each button or anything. 5 images has to provide, but nowadays we got 9 patch images. So 9 patch images, whatever the screen resolution it is there, it will pixelate itself. Okay, we will choose any of the folder. Instead of mipmap folder, I will use drawable folder. In the single drawable folder, I will place all the images. So automatically, if the screen size increased, for example, I am changing the screen size, it's got increased. So automatically that image automatically it will get pixel rate. Auto pixel it will happen. Okay, so that's the one. So that's a new technology came. How to use that? I am going to be explaining. After that, you will have values folder where you are going to be add any colors. Colors you have to add here as hexadecimal format. What is hexadecimal? Hash with 6 digits. Okay, some colors are available. Color primary, these things. Color primary dark, color accent. In your application, if you would like to add any color, you have to come to values. You have to register that color in the colors.xml. Next, strings.xml is available. Any string you would like to add here, you have to write from here and then you have to invoke into application. Any style. Style is nothing but kind of action bar thing. I will show you when I execute. Or else let me show you. This is called action bar. Okay. This is called action bar. In the styles.xml. Here color primary is there. I'm changing its color assets. Okay, when I change, see, automatically it's got changed. Earlier it is different color, now it is changed. So that's all. Okay, manifest file icon. Okay, these are the important files every day what we are going to be used. Okay, later I am going to be touch ProGuard files, whatever are existing when I am going deep, okay, into the subject. Okay, this is the project directory. Please remember all these things. What are all available for us? Okay, one second. One second, please. 1 minute. Just looks like Himobindu added today, right? New person. Uh, okay. Sushmita is there already. Tejasvi is there. Lakshmi is there. Shiva. Shiva also new person, I think. Right? Okay. Shiva and Himabindu. Uh, are you listening? Are you attending for first time today? Hello? Shiva and Himabindu. You guys are first time, very first time you are attending my session.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Shiva. Okay, fine. Himabindu, what about you? Okay, looks like she was muted. Okay, fine. So I'm requesting Himabindu and Shiva, both of you, please share your email ID as well as contact number. So in the comments, see here comments are there. If you would like to share individually for me, you can select Chary or else directly you can share in the one because you will get next communication mail because tomorrow day after tomorrow our link will get changed. Okay, and you have to. I would like to inform to Durga of new persons were added to take your feedback. Okay, so for further communication, you must register yourself. Okay, that's the reason I'm requesting to provide your mobile number. Durgasoft will call you to get back to you, and email ID to share the recorded session. Okay, and whatever the previous sessions you missed, like one class it was completed. Okay, those things also you can discuss with them. Okay, requesting you to please share. Right. So I hope you understand this one project directory. Okay. Right. Next, let me start Android user interface design. Okay. So Android user interface design in the sense where I have to design as per our XML, as per our thing. So if I would like to design any of my Android application user interface, where I have to go? Durgasoft, my application app folder, in that src folder, in that main folder, in that resource folder. Come to the layout. You have to choose this layout. Okay. So when you choose this layout, close other file, close others I'm writing. So you will have design tab here, which will represent all the things, and here palette window is available. Okay, all in the sense all things will be available. Only widgets, text view button, toggle, checkbox, radio button, all the things are available. Only text related means plain text password. That means username password field are available. Layouts to design your layout, containers, images, kind of different kind of things will be available. Okay. So before making you understand, this is design tab. If you come to the text level, this is called XML coding part. So I'm going to be explain to you that. So how to do that? Okay, let me check first. But before going to this, okay, I will make you understand two things. Okay, so technical terminology. Sorry, I'd like to make you understand about technical terminology. First thing is in Android UI design, you must know what is a view. any component or any widget, or some people will call in web application development, they will call component, any widget or component available available palette window, is called view, is called view. So this is user interface point of view, but technical point of view, is it is a predefined object, it is a predefined object. So in Java, how a object is anything, right? What is object definition? Instance of a class. So here also view is instance of a class for us. So that instance is nothing but either it should be a button, it should be a text view, it should be a checkbox, or it should be a radio button. Anything whatever is available in the palette window, that is nothing but a view. Okay, so that is I am writing. Next, I would like to know one more word, view group. So instead of calling text to view button like each individual name, instead of that I can call it as a view. Simple. It's a technical terminology. Okay. So here, what is view group? So view group other name is there, which is called layout, or other name is there, root element. Okay, root element. So these three are same. What is root element? Okay, so aligning number of views, aligning number of views in a specified manner, in a specified manner. For what purpose you are aligning? So as per your client or screen requirement, you are going to be align number of views in a manner. For example, username password field has to vertical. Along with that, you have to invoke sign in button, reset button, or register button kind of thing. So that specified manner, vertical or horizontal, who are going to be provided for us, this view group or layout will be available. So what are view groups available in this? Here layouts is there, we have constraint layout, grid layout, frame layout, linear layout horizontal is there, linear layout vertical is there, relative layout is there, table layout is there, table row kind of thing. So many are available. So we are going to be discuss each and everything. Okay, so during our sessions. Right. But before making your understanding about this XML logic, first I would like to make you understand how an XML file will be designed first. Okay. Here I am adding some bullet points. XML file must start with a layout. Must start with a layout. Okay. So what do you mean by layout here? It's a view group. Layout or view group. It must start with a view group. Okay. Can I write a view directly? If you write only that view, only single view is available, right? So that view, it will consider it as a view group. But if I take view group, it will allow you to write n number of views. Okay, that's the reason I am writing one condition. XML file must start with a layout or view group. Let me show you what is layout or view group. Here constraint layout is there. What is constraint layout? Constraint layout is a layout only. Am I correct? Constraint layout is a layout. So inside that only text view is available. Text view is it's a normal view. Okay. So inside that only we are going to be add a number of views. So any XML that will start with view group. Okay. So what is view group properties and what are view properties? General properties I am going to syntax. What is that view group or layout name? Okay. So every view group, whenever I am writing, it must contain Android colon layout underscore width, which is very mandatory property. Okay, Android colon layout width is mandatory property. Second important property, layout underscore height. I'll make you understand what is layout width and height. Okay, so as of now, just keep it aside. View group. and you have to end this view group name. So here I have so many view groups, right? Linear layout, constraint layout, grid layout, relative layout, anything you can write. But even you are writing anything, these two properties are mandatory: layout underscore width, layout underscore height. Here some value need to append. I will tell you after writing view. Okay, so here I am adding one view. Okay, inside the view group only you have to add view. So view should be either text view or a button, whatever it is. So even view also have two mandatory properties, which are width, height. Along with that, if your view have backend logic, for that you must add a id property. Okay, at the rate, how to write id property? At the rate id slash id, some id you have to provide. Width to height to mandatory. So here three properties I am explaining you. What is that? Width is mandatory for view group as well as view. So height is mandatory for view group, for view. Okay, here and here some properties I need to add. So here how many number of views you would like to add? Okay, so those many you can keep on add, no problem. So one question here. So is there any limitation to add views in a view group? No limitation. 1 you can keep, 10 you can keep, 100 you can keep, 1000 you can keep, 1 lakh you can keep. There is no problem. Second question. I have another question. Inside a view group, can I add one more view group, or is there any restriction? No restriction. Inside a layout, you can call another layout, or same layout you can include it as a child layout. Okay, but master should be one. Inside that, how many layouts you would like to take? That means how many view groups you are going to add, you can add. Inside the view group, how many views you would like to add, you can add. Any format you would like to define, you can define. But only one property is mandatory. That is, XML file must start with a view group. Okay, that is only the condition. After that, inside a view group, you can add another view group. You can add a number of views. No restriction. Okay, but before making understanding another things, I would like to explain you width and height properties. Width and height properties. How many are available in Android? So how to append that? Okay, so I'll make you understand. Width and height properties are total 4. First property, you can write a match parent. Second one, it is deprecated, you should not use, but sometimes maybe in your Google samples you may get this fill parent. Fill parent is old one. Behalf of fill parent, they introduced match parent. Okay, these two are same. Don't use fill parent, but I would like to explain to you. That's the reason I am writing second one. But don't use. Okay, or else let me make it not. Do not use, because deprecated. Deprecated in the sense, in the latest version, this is not available. Okay, next, third one, wrap content. Okay, practically I am going to show it to you. Don't worry. So what is all these technical terms? Practically we'll do. Static variable, or you can give height or width like this. 300 density pixel static value. I'll make you understand first match parent. Okay. So here constraint layout is there. Okay. Here some text view is there. I'm removing this. Here it has some extra properties. See, constraint layout. This XMLNS colon Android, which is mandatory to write any Android colon width property, height property. Okay. App property is not required for me. Tools property is also not required for me. Let me remove. Okay. So this tools context, it is showing package project name. Sorry, class name. I don't require. You can create with these three things. XMLNS colon Android, automatically it will create when you are creating XML. Okay, so layout width, layout height, these two are there. But layout width property, by default it is showing match parent, height it is showing match parent. Okay, so how can I display this one for you? Okay, for that reason I am adding a color. Okay, let me add a color. So where should I add a color? Inside the values, you have colors.xml, go there. Some colors are available. I am creating a random red color name red. Red is color name. So what is red color name is hash double F double zero double zero. 6 digits followed by hash. This red color I would like to append to my entire view. Yeah. So here just observe, I am writing background property. What property I am writing? Background. I am not typing entire thing. Just I typed B. Or else if you just place that control space, give control space, automatically what are all the properties are available that will show you. Okay. Control space. Okay. Now I would like to give background color. So let me write B A. Once again, it's got stuck here. Yeah, it's B A. Automatically you are getting background. So color red. So already it is there. How it is invoking at the rate color slash red. See this color red. How much it is occupying? Entire width, entire height. So match parent in the sense what? Match width to match parent in the sense what? Entire width. Height to match parent in the sense entire height. How much is your screen height? That much it will take. How much your screen width? That much it will take. Okay, even let me what I will do, I will rotate this one to landscape. This is portrait mode. Let me change to landscape. Even width full, height full. That is nothing but match parent is nothing but full. Okay, match height I am not changing. Width I am changing to fill parent, because what is the second property I would like to explain to you? Fill parent, right? I said don't use, but I would like to show you. So fill parent, fill underscore parent, fill underscore parent. Is there any change in this? No, because fill parent, match parent both are same. Can I use fill parent for height also? Yes, you can use. Is there any change in the height? Even I am saving. I am saving Control S. There is no change. Okay, let me portrait it. No change. Fill parent, match parent both are same. Okay, but I am telling you don't use fill parent. So always what you have to do? Use match parent, match underscore parent. Okay, done. Now fill parent place width. I am writing third property wrap content. Here I am writing wrap content, wrap underscore content. So wrap content. This is a problem with advanced layout. Okay, so here constraint layout is behaving wrongly. Wrap content should not come like this. Okay, that's the reason the perfect one which will work is linear layout. Let me take the linear layout. What I am doing, this layout is there now, that I am replacing with the linear layout. Let me change this. Okay, linear layout. Now see, if I say width wrap content, is it displaying anything? No. Even if I say height also match parent, nothing is displaying because this width not at all defined. Wrap content. That means what do you mean by content? Inside this, if you keep something, then only it will define width as well as height. Okay. For that reason, what I am doing, let me drag and drop a button. Let me drag and drop a button. Just see, whenever I am dragging and dropping a button, see now, button is available. Button is available. This button width, what it is there? Observe button also have ID. Width property, what it have? Wrap content. Okay, can I change it match parent? What will happen? Try to guess. It will occupy entire width, but it is not occupying. Why? What is its parent? Wrap content. Is it occupied now? Entire width? If I change it to wrap content, what will happen? One second. It's not refreshing. Acha, acha, sorry. Wait property defined here. Sorry. It's problem from there. Wait property. Because of wait property, it's match parent. Now it's wrap content. Width is wrap content. So button text. Can I keep increase the button? This is my first button. So if I keep on increasing the button automatically, so the text size also button width also getting increased. Okay, this is one. Okay, can I make this one also wrap content? Let me check wrap content. Okay, let me change this. See, automatically it is also getting increased. Okay, if I reduce, automatically it will get reduced. For a button, if I give height match parent, what will happen? Button width wrap content okay, but button height, see, it is occupying entire screen height. If I give button width also match parent, here layout property is different, that's the reason it is not match. Now see, single button is occupied in the XML. So make it change to wrap content. This is done. Make it to wrap content. I am writing fourth one last 200 density pixel, increase to 300 or 100, what you want. But don't use 300 kind of hard coded, because of when you are supporting for multi screens, it will become problem. But always the best one is wrap content. Okay, weight property is also there. Later I am going to be explaining to you. Okay, so always width and height properties, how many you will get? Match parent, fill parent, wrap content, static. So don't use static, don't use fill parent. Okay, always you have to work out with match parent or wrap content. Okay, these things you have to use. Okay, so let me change this height, wrap content. What happened? Just check now. Layout width is match parent, height is wrap content. How much button size is there, that much it is showing. Okay, even width also I am changing. Now what I am trying to do, I am keep on adding number of buttons. So whenever it is adding, see red color in the background, it's keep on extending. Okay, this is keep on extending like this. Okay, so here all the buttons are in horizontal because of linear layout orientation property not specified. Let me write orientation vertical. So don't worry, again I am going to be repeat for you. Don't worry, don't get confused. See, all the buttons are in vertical. Okay, now let me change this width to match parent. This width is match parent, whereas height is wrap parent. Kind of thing. Okay, so this is the one. Please keep try to add with different layouts. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to be start layout first. Okay, I'll take multiple buttons. So tomorrow I'm going to be start with coding. Let's start coding with a concept called event handling in Android. Sorry, instead of event handling, let me explain first Android core components. In that first one, I am going to be start activity. Okay, so after explaining this theory, I am going to be start a concept for tomorrow, which is very important. Event handling. What do you mean by event handling? For example, you are clicking on a button. How can you handle? Event handling techniques. What are the how many techniques are available? and how to handle each and every one that we are going to be discuss as program. First 30 minutes I am going to be explain to you activity, its life cycle methods, how to create activity, what is the behavior of activity. Okay, so what we have to write, what we should not write. So those are all I am going to be discuss first 30 minutes. Later I am going to be add this event handling techniques, practical stuff. Okay, with explaining linear layout. So every day, once I am completing with the activity, every day first 15 to 20 minutes I am going to be explain XML. Next 40 minutes I am going to be explain the backend logic. Okay, so this is our action plan for tomorrow, explaining activity class, event handling techniques, and I would like to discuss more about linear layout. Only one part, linear layout, horizontal, orientation horizontal. Okay, tomorrow I will write. No problem. Right. Any queries for today? Did you feel anything you didn't understand, or is there any concerns from your side? Please let me know. And I'm reminding Shiva as well as Himabindu. Please share your details, mobile number as well as email ID to get latest links as well as class videos, notes, everything. Because all those things are not in my hand. I can't share from here directly. It is a responsibility of Durga sir. Okay, so if you don't register, then you won't get. Of course, if you are really interested, you are earning some logic, then only you can get it. No problem. Right. Any other things? Only Shiva. Yeah, Shiva only provided. Himabindu she left. Huh? Okay, maybe Himabindu she left. It's okay. Okay, Shiva, definitely I'll forward your details to um, uh, Durga Soft. Tomorrow they will call you. Okay, so if you are really interested, you can join from tomorrow again. Okay. Right. Any queries? Please let me know if you have any queries. If you don't have any queries, you can leave the meeting. Thanks for the joining. Thanks for joining. Okay, we'll meet again tomorrow at same 9 p.m. I'll start exactly at 9 2. Okay. Right. Hope no one has any concern. Okay. Hope you are all able to understand what I am delivering. Okay. Don't worry. First 3 days, as I told you, we will have the theory. So once it is done, we are going everything for practical. Don't worry. Everything is practical for us. This is not a theory thing. Okay. Right. Right, guys. Thank you. If you have any support or if you need any technical things, please discuss. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me share Shiva details with Durga. Actually, it's got Please find the details below. Sure, definitely you will get a call from Durga Shop tomorrow. Okay, and if you required any videos also, ask them. They will provide you demo video as well as that one. Okay, right. Successfully I have shared. I'm done with my task. Okay. So any other have any queries? No. Okay. If you don't have any queries, can I end the session? Okay. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I'm ending the meeting. We'll meet again tomorrow 9 p.m. Thank you, guys.